Well, hi everybody, welcome to my channel. I'm Todd Banner, and I'm here in the studio in the woods. It's nice to get out and not do these things pretty much in my bedroom, our bedroom. So here we are. So, lots of stuff happening in the camera world, particularly in Panasonic Lumix land. And of course, boy, there's just tons and tons of reviews on this new Lumix S9. And really, it's interesting because I've watched quite a few of them. You know, I've watched Shane's over on Geeky Nerdy Techie. He is really good. You know, Chris and Jordan's Petapixel is good. Hugh Brownstone at 3 Brian Minute. And an elephant is a long one, but has a lot of insights. So this interesting camera. I mean, I'm definitely not the target audience for this. I'm not. First of all, I don't shoot full frame. I'm really not interested in moving into full frame. Been there, done that. For what I do, it doesn't matter. And actually, for a lot of people, full frame doesn't matter. I mean, the difference in quality between full frame and APS-C and Micro Four Thirds is, you know, in my view, kind of not worth the cost. So, you know, but this is my personal opinion. But looking at this camera, it's clear that it's aimed at a specific part of the camera market, and it's really, I mean, it looks like it's for people who, you know, they're content creators, but they want to generate content really quickly, and they want to get that content, you know, uploaded to whatever platform they're putting it on. And this real-time LUT thing with a LUT button and an app that does, you can do custom LUTs with this. Actually, it's pretty cool, and I think that will be, I mean, I'm assuming that other existing Lumix cameras will be able to use that app, so for folks who want to do that, they can. But, you know, in that market, the competition is, you know, the vlogging camera, it's a stiff competition. There's a lot of alternatives. I mean, for these folks who want to do this, if they have a high-end phone, phones do that. DJI Pocket Osmo 3, filming on it right now. It's way less money. Yeah, only a 1-inch sensor, but really, boy, again, for most things, works just fine. So, and apparently this LUT system that they have takes a little bit of, you know, learning. There's a fair amount of learning curve to this. So, are the folks who are in that target market willing to do that? Yeah, we'll see. You know, I find it kind of weird that they did not include a headphone jack, but you know, they were trying to keep costs down. But you think about it, I mean, I have my G95 right here in this bag. It has a headphone jack, and it's a lot less money. And I can transfer, you know, images and files, videos off of this to my phone. So, you know, it can do the same sorts of things. But the headphone jack thing, yeah, maybe somebody knows this, because I find this kind of unusual. And maybe there is a hardware limitation or some sort of technological limitation of why camera companies don't do this. But why? Can't you use Bluetooth in a Bluetooth-enabled camera to use Bluetooth headphones to monitor audio? I don't understand. I mean, maybe there's a good reason, but, you know, Bluetooth has been around for how long? What? Over 10 years? Probably closer to 20, I'm guessing. So we've all been using Bluetooth earbuds and Bluetooth headphones with our phones and our tablets and our computers. So I don't quite get why this is a problem. Yeah, and the cold shoe, you know, that's to me not a huge deal that it doesn't have a flash hot shoe, because with no mechanical shutter and the readout speed of that 24 megapixel full frame sensor, flash isn't going to work. It's not like it's a Z9 with, whiz-bang fast sensor and no mechanical shutter, and it still works with flash. So, that's not a big deal. So I'm really, thinking that the question in my mind is the market for the S9 a larger market than the market for something smaller, micro four thirds or 4/3 sensor? Do folks moving from cell phones, high-end phones like the iPhone 15 Pro, do they care about sensor size? Is this going to make such a huge difference? Maybe, I don't know. Looking at the iPhone, you have the synthesized out-of-focused areas, which has gotten better and better. My 12 Pro Max, it's not that bad. Sometimes you gotta go in and adjust it a bit. Oops, mosquito. But yeah, the comments that I've seen, I think one comment in particular about the LX100 line on this channel was a few weeks back where somebody said, I really would like to see an LX100 Mark III with the 25 megapixel sensor from the G9 Mark II. They said they would forego the cropping feature, the in-camera cropping feature. I don't know. I think with the 25 megapixel sensor, that cropping feature sort of makes sense, because no matter how much you crop it using those options, you're still going to have a pretty decent-sized file. So anyway, we'll see what happens. Well, that's it for today. I'm going to take a little walk here, enjoy this beautiful morning. Oh, the cicada, I should mention before I go. So we have a cicada emergence, a periodic cicada emergence here. And actually I was out here yesterday, and there were a lot of them over. There's a nice little grove of maple and oak trees further a little bit that way, and tons of them were coming out. So got some pretty good pictures. So if you're in an area where this is happening, I was just using my G95. The kit 12 to 60 gave decent results. I also have my 45 to 150 Lumix lens, and I use that with the Canon 500D close-up lens. Not to be confused with a Rebel that was 500D outside North America. We got some pretty good images. So. But they evidently are not making a lot of noise yet, because if they were, I wouldn't be recording this here, because it would be deafening. Anyway, now that's it. So if this was useful to you, interesting, please hit that like button. If you have any questions or comments, and I'm sure people do have comments on this, leave them below. And especially if you know why camera companies haven't made it so that you can use Bluetooth headphones to monitor what's going on in your video, because I'd like to know if somebody knows why this is. That's it for today. Thanks to all my subscribers. I'm Todd Banner. I will see you next time.